Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the new live-action adaptation of the Disney classic, The Little Mermaid. Before I get started, I just want to say that any hate-related comments towards Halle Bailey or Disney because of the choice to race ban Ariel will not be tolerated. With that being said, let's get into it. I just want to start off by saying that Halle Bailey is Ariel. She completely nailed the mannerisms and tone of Jodie Benson, while still making her take on the character unique. She convincingly portrayed the longing for a different life well, and she really connected with the audience as she explored the new world like a fish out of water. I feel like Halle might even be nominated for a Best Actress Oscar. Her joy was contagious in the movie, especially in the marketplace scene where Jodie Benson cameos. Overall, Halle Bailey's performance as Ariel is easily the best part of this movie. Let's talk about Ariel's sidekicks, Sebastian, Skuttle, and Flounder. My theater was laughing their heads off anytime Sebastian did anything, which was well deserved. Daveed Diggs was very charismatic in his performance as the sassy crab, but his performance was hidden by that horrible realistic design. The same can be said for Flounder, who was perfectly voiced by Tremblay. His tone matched the original Flounder voice, but he had a pretty bad design. The best of these characters was probably Skuttle. Awkwafina brought such a fun energy to this movie and constantly at the theater cracking up. I've seen some people complaining that Skuttle has been changed from a seagull to a northern gannet, but I think it adds to the story. With Skuttle being able to go under the water, it makes the moment where Ariel goes to the surface much more impactful as it is her first time. I have mixed feelings about Melissa McCarthy's Ursula. She looked great on her first scenes and was helped by those glowing tentacles. One of my problems with her character was how it felt like every 20 minutes there was a scene of Ursula monologuing to herself. Between Poor Unfortunate Souls and the end, she doesn't do much, which is a bit disappointing, but I don't know how they could have added more Ursula to the story in an effective way. I think some of Melissa's line delivery was a bit cringe and overacted, but overall I think she did a good job. Prince Eric was definitely the character changed most from his animated version, and all of the changes were for the better. In the original, he was a charming guy with not much backstory or character growth other than being Ariel's love interest. Here, he is a boy who hates being told what to do, who wants to explore different worlds, and has a room full of treasures from a different world. Sound familiar? Him and Ariel both have a longing to explore, which connects them on a whole different level. The romance between these two was really good and realistic. It felt built up and not forced upon us like in the original. Their bond was one of my favorite parts of the movie. One of the best parts of the original movie was the music, so how does the new movie compare? Halle Bailey's singing voice is absolutely stunning. Her take on Part of Your World elevated the already great song to a whole new level, and the newly added runs in Under the Sea were a nice addition. The new song, For the First Time, was also really charming and well sung. I think that song might win the Best Original Song Oscar. Another possible contender for that Oscar is Prince Eric's song, Wild Uncharted Waters, which is pretty catchy. I think For the First Time has a better chance of being nominated though. I've never heard Melissa sing before, so I was blown away by her take on Poor Unfortunate Souls. It was a good mix of the iconic original by Pat Carroll and a fresh version. Kiss the Girl was also great. I loved how instead of just Sebastian singing it, the song was a trio of him, Flounder, and Skuttle, which added to the humour and overall quality of the song. A lot of people were upset about the lyric changes in Poor Unfortunate Souls and Kiss the Girl, but I think that the original lyrics were extremely outdated, and it's important that children today don't think they should stay quiet so others will love them. Overall, the music in this movie is amazing. One of the standouts of this movie was Vanessa, played by Jessica Alexander. The face acting was outstanding, and she really gave her all in her few minutes of screen time. I'm sure she'll get a lot more work from this. A lot of the hate towards this movie was because of the CGI and lighting. When watching the movie, it really makes you think you're underwater. The CGI was realistic and stunning, especially in Under the Sea, and it didn't take me out of the movie at all. Congratulations to the VFX artists, who I'm sure put a lot of work into this movie. They do not deserve the trashing of the effects. However, there were multiple moments of this movie where I couldn't see what was happening because it was too darkly lit, especially in the final fight against Ursula, where I didn't really get to see her properly in her kaiju form because of how dark and bleak it was. They could have added in some lightning strikes or something so we could see her large form lit up. I feel like the live-action remake of The Little Mermaid elevated an already great movie to new levels, with fantastic musical numbers, much-needed depth, and a great lead actress. This movie is almost perfect, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. That one point is because of the bad CGI designs and dark lighting. But it is still, alongside Megan, my favourite movie of the year so far, and is the best Disney live-action remake we have got. That was my review for The Little Mermaid live-action remake. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. Have a great day!